Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is November 25th, 2021, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the euro continues to trade lower as it's breaking new lows. Now, there's no major economic event scheduled for today, but in the United States, they are observing Thanksgiving, which means it's a national holiday and affects the U.S. markets, which are by and large closed, except for the future markets. However, looking at the various markets today, which I do expect a quieter day due to the observance of Thanksgiving, in terms of the euro, trading lower while the British pound and the Aussie dollar follow suit. Now, looking at the indices, the Dow Jones rallied yesterday. Really, I say rallies because it was on light volume. The NASDAQ bounced also. Looking at commodities, gold and oil pretty much unchanged. In terms of stock, there weren't any big moves, and I don't expect any big moves. But looking at, lastly, cryptocurrencies also unchanged. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're starting out with the daily of the Euryosd. Now expect lighter volume today. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. And look, we're at the lows of the year, 1215, and this is pre-pandemic levels that where we're hitting at. Okay, this is really just very, very important to note because we haven't been here since May of 2020, where we started this massive rally for this price of euro. Now, if it does break 12. Okay, and I kept on saying this, if it broke 14, it'll hit 12. If it broke 15, it'll hit 14. I kept on saying this, and now I'm saying it again. If it breaks 12, okay, and really follows, a extreme level past 12, okay, I'm talking about somewhere in the 111 to 110 range, okay? If it breaks that, then we could go back to this 106 level, and we haven't been in this 106 level for quite some time. And so this is really a very challenging moment for the euro, mostly because they may be going back into lockdown, and that's going to affect their economy quite tremendously. Looking at the GBP USD, traded lower again. Okay, but looking at a weekly chart, you can see at what an important level we're at, just because this was previous resistance several times, and this is anticipated support. Okay, so I do expect this to consolidate here in this area. Now, looking at the other currencies, the Aussie USD, also weaker on the bottom of that range. And if it does break lower, the Aussie may take us down further. Okay, so it's each one of these major currencies that may break out on the downside that's going to bring everything else down with it. Okay, so this is really very important as we're going into the latter part of the year between Thanksgiving and Christmas, okay, between November 25th to December 25th is really important in the markets, okay? It really is that end of the year thing. So we may get an end of the year rally, for these currencies. Now looking at commodities, not much happening here. 1793 for gold and oil bounce, but really consolidating here and just hanging out, okay? It didn't do a dead cat bounce, meaning to say it didn't just bounce here and then follow right back down. Okay, it's steady. Okay, for all intents and purposes, it's pretty steady right now. Now looking at the big board, even though we're closed today, the futures are trading. As you could see here, the price movement is still moving, and we rally to this top of this range. And the reason I say rally in quotations, right, this is rally. All right, look at the volume. Look at how low this volume is. This is not real rallying, okay? This is fictitious rallying, okay? Now, will it mean that it won't hit 36,500-ish level? Maybe not. Maybe this is what it needs to, and then they'll catch up to it and then take it further. But likely not, okay? So just be aware that this is really not massive kind of trading right here in this element. Now, looking at the NASDAQ, okay, did get that bounce, 16,413. We're off of our highs about 300 points. Not a big deal, but we're still off of our highs. Now, looking at the individual stocks, didn't do much. Apple 160. Facebook is trading at 339. Microsoft is just, trading sideways, 337. The day after Thanksgiving, tomorrow is historically a rally day. So it might be something you guys want to get involved in order to anticipate that. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin trading at 57,516. Not much doing here, just hanging out. Okay, that's good. It's not falling lower, but it's not going higher either. Okay, so steady is the pace that it wants to be in right now. And we'll have to wait until it breaks out of something to give us some sort of character for us to respond to. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.